Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Fariba. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a really unique fabric using a super simple stitch pattern. It turns out airy and stretchy. It works up so fast you could easily finish a scarf in just one day. Here is the back side and here is the right side. Both look great, so you can use either one. Basically, it's a one by one rib with just one small twist, which I'll show you in a moment. There is also a stockinette version using the same method that gives these nice elongated loops. To make this rib pattern, cast on a multiple of 2 plus 1 stitch, so any odd number will work. It's a simple 2-row repeat. For my demo, I have cast on 13 stitches using worsted weight yarn and 3.5 millimeter needles. In my other sample here, I used the thicker yarn with 5.5 millimeter needles, which gave a softer, fluffier texture and a more open look. I'll start right from the cast on edge. Row 1 starts on the wrong side. Normally, I slip the first stitch and knit the last one, but for this first row, I'll knit the edge stitch. Since this is a rib stitch, the pattern is purl 1, knit 1, but before each stitch, make a yarn over. Now, the key part is how you purl. Insert your needle purlwise into the stitch and instead of wrapping the yarn around the needle like you normally do, just grab it from the top and pull it through the stitch. That's the little trick that makes this pattern so special. Now make another yarn over and knit as you normally knit a stitch. Again, yarn over and purl stitch. Bring the yarn to the front. Pay attention to my orientation. Purlwise insert to the needle and then just grab it from top and pull it through. You don't need to wrap it around your needle. Again, yarn over, knit one. That's the normal knit stitch you would do. Yarn over, purl one. So if you wrap the yarn around needle for the purl stitch, your pattern will not be the same as mine. So keep that in your mind. For all purl stitches, we're gonna keep doing the same thing. So end of this row. This is row 1. I finish with yarn over, purl 1, and for the last edge stitch also I'm gonna make a purl yarn over and knit 1. We finished row 1. So row 2, I pick up my edge stitch, slip it to my right needle. So here is the yarn over. We're gonna drop this yarn over out of needle carefully. So keep your tension, keep your stitches in place. So I put my finger on the edge stitch and then I drop the yarn over. This is the knit stitch. Normally I will knit this stitch and you can see the shape now. Then again, there is one yarn over, drop it, put your finger on the stitch, Next I have purl stitch. Bring the yarn to the front. Make the same purl stitch I showed you in the previous row. So this is the repeat. Again, drop the yarn over, knit one, drop the yarn over, purl one. So only two things that remember. You make a yarn over before each stitch in row one, and you pay attention to the orientation of the purl stitch. Do not wrap it around your needle. Just grab it and pull it through. You keep doing the same thing and you're gonna get this fluffy pattern. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna finish this row. Just simple purl and knit a stitch. And already I got those elongated stitches. And this is the back view. I'm gonna repeat one more row to show you the row one again. Pick up the first stitch, make yarn over, purl without wrapping, yarn over, knit. Look at this stitch here. So normally your knit stitch orientation is the other way around, but this time it looks like this. Again, you're gonna knit it from the front loop. Yarn over, purl, yarn over, knit. I'm not sure if I made my yarn over right here. Yarn over, purl, yarn over, knit, yarn over, purl, yarn over, knit. Yeah, I already did. Yarn over, purl, yarn over, knit. That makes big difference. If you work other way around, the way that you usually do, you normally do knit and purl, even with the yarn over, you're not gonna get the same pattern. One more time here, yarn over and knit the edge stitch. So row two again, you're gonna repeat the same, drop the yarn overs and just knit and purl as I showed you. Here is the other sample. This is the stockinette stitch. It means I work one row purl and one row knit. The same thing here for the purl stitches. Let me grab my needle here. For purl stitches, you would do the same thing, yarn over, and your yarn overs are always on the purl side. Yarn over, purl, yarn over, purl without wrapping the yarn around your needle. Here, row two here, drop the yarn over and just knit as you normally knit. Drop and knit one stitch. So your purl stitch makes a big difference here. That's it for this tutorial, and you can see how fluffy is airy and very squishy. I hope you guys find this tutorial useful and you use it. Also, I'm gonna show my sample of the ladder stitch here. This is just the basic garter stitch. I work the same way. Usually for ladder stitch, they have two without yarn overs, two rows without yarn overs, and that makes a little different look. That's it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you had any questions and stay tuned for more tutorials. Have a wonderful day.